Alright, so apparently Drake just stole Stephen Curry's girl or something like that. I don't know. I'm just messy, so let's get to it.
She's jealous of her husband. This guy has been nothing but supportive of her.
Depending on who you ask, the marriage between Steph and Ayesha Curry is like a symbol of black love. It's very
Yo, I wish I had my soundboard with me, bro, because I would give the biggest bumper cloud sound effect. What are you talking about, O'Shea? Look, what are you yapping about? Didn't they just admit they had an open relationship not too long ago, bro? This is not the symbol of black love. LeBron and Savannah are, even though LeBron probably cheats on her, too.
similar to what you see with Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, or what we kind of used to see with Papoose and Remy Ma. All these couples
I don't know
together
ball.
for a long time or have been
I'm a
together for a
2000s
long
kid.
time. They have
I ain't
children,
gonna lie.
and they are like black institutions on how to stay together despite hard times. However, these relationships,
Nah, man,
especially
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't. Yo, Ayesha is the prime example of what you don't want in a wife publicly, bro. She literally came out publicly and said, "Yeah, I'm sleeping with other niggas," and Stephen Curry know, and he don't care because he's doing the same. We didn't need to know that information, brother. What are you talking about, man? Why would you tell us that?
Michelle Obama and Barack and Steph and Ayesha have some levels of controversy. There is a theme between all of these relationships, and that is the woman in the relationship obviously has no problem with disrespecting or calling out the man. We definitely know that when it comes to Michelle and Barack Obama, and we also know that when it comes to Ayesha and Steph Curry.
Okay.
Now, in the
Redeem
case of
yourself,
Steph
on.
Curry, he never talks about his wife in a negative fashion.
Should've let you cook.
Or ever reveals any information. But Ayesha Curry is known for that. At first, she was like this motherly type of symbol of a lady, and then she kind of got a little bit wild, posting like very provocative pictures, wanting a lot of attention.
Wait, she did? Hold on, let me do my research real quick. Hold on. I see what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna lie. He low-key no ball. This is crazy. What? They got kids, man. Anyways, to get back.
While Steph Curry didn't do anything. It was all good till a few weeks ago, until Ayesha Curry showed up on the Call Her Daddy podcast. And there are a few clips.
What type of name is that for a podcast, bro? Like, what? Y'all just be making anything, man.
Podcast.
I think I heard of that shit,
But
too.
like,
Yeah.
when you look back, is there any memory that you're like, maybe there was something or
No, never. I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that.
At this particular point, she's saying when she first started dating Stephen Curry, she hated it. She didn't sign up for that.
Then, okay, even if this is true, why do we know? Why are you telling us? Why is this public information now? Why are you yapping about it? See, and this is the issue, bro. This is the issue. I'm not gonna lie. When you're an NBA wife. You literally won the lottery. I'm not gonna lie. You never gotta work again. You get to have beautiful babies with Stephen Curry, and you get to support your husband and get free Warrior game tickets, whatever. You live in a life, and then you get to take the Steph Curry dick. Like you live in a life for real, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Why would you ruin it for 5 minutes or 15 minutes of internet clout fame on the Call Her Daddy podcast? What are we talking about? Why are you even going on this shit, bro? And if you're going on this shit, why don't you, just don't say certain shit, bro? We've never heard something like this coming from Savannah's mouth. Why is it coming from yours? I'm not gonna lie. Let's lock in. You gotta know who Stephen Curry is. Wardell.
Well, wait, there's more.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was gonna be career girl and that's it.
In this instance, she's saying she never wanted kids. Now, again, this is something that I can understand, and it makes a lot of sense if a person never wanted kids.
Nothing wrong with that.
See,
Yeah.
here's the issue with that.
I get it. You know, people have visions for their own life, and when they get in relationships, sometimes they have to compromise. But my
That
thing
is true.
is, why 10 years later talk about it to the world?
That's my thing too. I mean, who really cares if you ever want a relationship? We don't really give a fuck. Why are you telling us information privately, private information about your relationship that we really don't need to know? Like, we didn't need to know y'all had an open relationship. Or that you didn't want to be in
Every
it.
time she opened her mouth, she embarrassed this man.
See, what the guy is saying, is actually right, in my honest opinion. First of all, if you never wanted to have kids, we understand, right? But why do you have to come out and tell?
It's just my thing is, it's interesting why she's saying that publicly. Like, you not wanting to have kids, whatever. I ain't gonna lie. Usually, I'm not even finna go there. But why are you just saying this?
Our world, especially on a podcast. There are many men out there who never wanted to be married or never wanted kids, but you just wouldn't come out and say that because, number one, it's disrespectful to the person that you're with. Now, the never wanting kids part is not really so bad, but what's really so terrible is, in the beginning, I hated it. I didn't sign up for that. Imagine LeBron James or Stephen Curry coming out and saying something very similar about their wives. In the beginning, I hated it. I didn't sign up.
Yeah, Black Twitter would never let them live. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Black Twitter would be on their ass. But hey, to the respect, I'm pretty sure NBA Twitter was on her ass when she said this too. So she got I wouldn't call this a double standard. She got the criticism she deserved for just outing their information.
For that,
I won't even go there. I want to take it there.
women would look at that particular person as being very insensitive. He's a man that doesn't deserve a wife.
They would go tell him to go get a white girl, a little pretty blonde white girl, and have some light skinned babies and some
Girl,
shit.
you need to go ahead on.
I'm already knowing.
He ain't no good. What kind of man that love his wife would talk like that? Exactly. What kind of man that loves his wife would talk like that? If he felt that way, he should never make that public, because out of respect for the mother of his kids, it just doesn't make sense for a person to say that. But obviously and apparently it is okay for prominent black women such as Michelle Obama or Ayesha Curry to come out and say things about their husbands. And in the case of Steph,
why are we making this about black? Like, yo, O'Shea, I'll get you appeal to a black audience. But this isn't a black woman thing. This is just a woman thing. Well, not even woman. This is just a them thing. This isn't a general topic. Let's not take this little issue by her and associate it with black women as a category. That's not that. This is Ayesha Curry. Is she even black, to my understanding? Let's not do that. That's a stretch.
Steph Curry, he seems like he's a man that's been consistently faithful. He's never had any issue outside of the locker room, never been involved in any scandal, don't have no side chicks. He's been a completely great...
The side chicks. I missed my soundboard. That would have been a tough boom sound effect. I'm gonna just make it with my voice. Boom. Yeah. Whatever. But I think Wardell for sure has some side chicks, bro. You can't. Let's not act like it ain't been a night. You feel me? A little lonely night on a road trip. You know, it's deep into the road trip. It's been like 4-7 days by now. You feel me? He ain't had his wife buns in like a week. Nigga horny. You know, he gets that shit on the regular. He's Steph Curry. So, you know, he just goes downstairs and get one of the hotel tutors that just stay outside the hotel and clap the cheeks and pay her a little bit of bread and tell her to be quiet and make her sign an NDA. I'm pretty sure he did that a couple times. Probably a lot. But you feel me? I don't know.
From what we all understand, and it seems like to me, this man don't deserve it. But of course, belittling faithful black men in front of the public is something that tends to be a problem. But then you have women who have an issue with this particular take.
But what you would take as disrespect, why do y'all seem to think every man take that as disrespect?
Get this shit out of here. What are we talking about? How is this even a conversation? How is this a take? What are we talking about? Yo, if you had a girl, right, and she came out in front of your friend group talking about, yeah, I didn't really like him at first. He was kind of musty. He was kind of weird. Thought his breath stank a little bit. But yeah, eventually I just got used to him. Nigga, nigga, you will be livid. That's a conversation once we get back to the car. Potential breakup situation. So imagine your girl doing this on a national stage in front of thousands, potentially millions of people, when you're one of the, if not the biggest basketball player in the world. Bro, if that was me, brother, as soon as you get back to the crib, your stuff will be waiting at the doorstep. What are we talking about? Yo, nah.
This lady here is basically responding to the person that was before her. And she's saying, listen, why do you think that every man takes her commentary as disrespect? Just because you take it as disrespect, it doesn't mean that Steph Curry.
No, every single man's gonna take that as disrespect. Let's be honest. Let's be real. What are we talking about?
You know what?
How's that even a question?
Probably the truth. The thing is, Steph Curry probably is not bothered by this, and he probably doesn't take this very seriously.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Let's keep it a beat. Yes, he do. I don't think he made it a deep enough issue to file the divorce papers and, do whatever with that. But that was for sure a conversation once they got back home. Let's be real. Let's be real now.
Right? He's been married for a long time, and he's probably okay with it. He's a modern guy, younger guy. Okay. The issue is this. If the shoe was on the other foot, what would you say about it? Would you defend it? You would never defend such language from a man. And the reality is this. While men like Steph Curry don't have a problem with it, many men do have a problem with it.
Let's not assume.
And then let's talk about the black men who have opportunities dating other women. And this is very important. I'm going to be honest, but here's something to talk about. Ayesha Curry is extremely attractive. Okay? And she's all
what does this have to do with the vid, man? Well, what does this have to do with the with the topic at hand, bro? I mean, we obviously know this shit. Like, God, shit. Where my soundboard at? Let me play my music, my nigga. Like, but shit, at the same time, bro, that doesn't matter. I don't care if you look like I don't care if you look like Tyler, Lotto, Ruby Rose. Y'all know the big three of light skinned, beautiful women, nigga. I don't care. You could be the baddest. You could be Beyonce for all I care. If you say some shit like this to me, that's a conversation. And if you don't see the area of your ways, he will see the error of your ways once you on the street, my nigga. Me personally, right? I'm not even trying to act like I'm the most Andrew Tate macho man, but I just don't play disrespect when it could have easily been avoided. That was just pure disrespect.
Steph is known right before he signed up for the NBA. Okay, let's put those two things in her wheelhouse. They've been together for a very, very long time. If a black woman who is not tied to a single man like that and wants to meet a guy who's already has leverage, again, like if Steph Curry met Ayesha Curry and he was already who he was, he'd be much less likely to take this. And this is what a lot of black women don't understand.
I just don't think he made it up. Why are we assuming Steph wasn't pissed? Every single man finna be tight about that shit. I just think Steph took the professional route and dealt with it off camp. That's all I think happened with that. Or maybe he just cheated on her that night. You made me caught up one of the side chicks, left her at the house crying and shit. Worst part about it, she can't do anything. If he cheats, what is she gonna do? Break up with the nigga? You're not gonna find somebody better than Steph Curry. What are you like? She's not gonna leave him. He can do whatever he wants. So no, bro, I don't think, you feel me? It's whatever. I just feel like in all reality, what I think happened, they got into a little argument. She wanted to get back at him in a more of a public way, so she said that shit on live, and he probably got his get back even better. I ain't gonna lie. We know how these things go.
Just because Steph Curry can deal with it, from Ayesha Curry, who has been with him for a long time, most black men that have a lot of money and have a lot of success will not put up with such an attitude or with such issues. That's not gonna happen. What's going to happen is most black men like Steph Curry will go out and seek other groups of women if they can't find one in the black community.
Oh, for sure. But he's still going to stay with her.
Will basically show them some respect as a man. And this is the issue. A lot of women out here who agree with, her being so brave with the commentary.
This is a random question, but do you think you should peg Steph Curry? And the reason why I'm asking that, right? I've heard some weird stories about like some of these top tier famous celebrities, getting pegged by their wives, and that's why they stay with them. So do y'all think that's true? Like, I don't know. That's probably gonna be a clip. My fault,
and this is a really good thing.
I just thought about it. I had to say it.
Most men will not accept this at the level of Steph Curry are doing better. Most women won't even get an opportunity to be there because in order for you to be there, you would have to give something, and the first thing you would have to give is a lot of respect. But that's not even the worst. Fast forward.
Talk to me, O'Shea.
Recently, Ayesha Curry went on a girls' trip, celebrating her friend's 40th birthday.
I don't like the sound of this.
And of course, this particular girls' trip happened in Italy. And of course,
Yeah.
this trip was without Steph Curry.
Ah!
Is what happened at the girls' trip. While she was in Italy, guess who she linked up with? Drake in his Ovo group. If that's how
Oh hell no! They just ran the 3-man of. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Nah. Is that what you expect me to say, nigga? Bro, in all reality, bro, I don't think anything happened. They probably just took a flick, bro. Maybe some flirtation remarks was casted upon or whatever. But let's keep it real. Aisha ain't a dumb girl. If she did sleep with Drake, bro, we all know the next album Drake has, Iceman. He's gonna have a bar talking about, yeah, I hit threes on and off the court. Shout out to Aisha, some shit like that. No, it's gonna be like. Rerun that shit. Yeah, I hit threes on my Curry shit. On and off the court, shout out Aisha or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't think it's Drake, my nigga. He gonna say some shit, bro. He gonna talk about that in the song, though.
you say it, are the Ovo Boys. But then, this is the video that is quite shocking.
We out here.
Oh. I stand corrected. Oh, this is a bad look. They went partying together? They was backstage at the OVO show?
So that's Aisha
I don't know how to feel about that.
and her girlfriends.
Oh,
That's
no.
some guy, Ovo Mark.
That's for sure a conversation
having
with her
a
and
drink
Steph once you get
with
back home.
Aisha Curry. The husband is not there. And let me just say this. If it was Steph Curry posting this on Instagram
Nobody would care. Let's be real. Nobody cares.
with another woman, all of you ladies would be having hissy fits. He's disrespecting his wife. What kind of man is he? And to be honest, even Steph Curry wouldn't make such a mistake because that would damage his brand image.
I just thought about it. That low key. Imagine Steph pop out with like, what would be the equivalent? Like Rihanna or some shit. Like took flicks with Rihanna or some shit.
He wouldn't do that. But
Wouldn't be a
obviously,
good
Aisha
look,
Curry
for sure.
doesn't care. We see her right now with absolutely no regard for Steph Curry as her husband. And this brings in the debate if women who are married should go
She
on
really
girls
is fine
trips.
though. I'm gonna be honest.
Married women go
Evil
on
light
girls'
skin.
trips. No, we do not. No, we do not. No, we do not. We don't go on girls' trips. We don't do that. We married. We don't go on girls' trips. What we looking for?
And this one,
But again, they do got an open relationship. A lot of y'all forget about that. They have stated publicly they have an open relationship, bro. So like, even if she is outside doing whatever, nigga, what Curry gonna do
in
about
this
that?
case, she said, look, no,
To my knowledge, that might be false. That might be false information, but I'm pretty sure they do got an open relationship.
there's no reason why I would do that. Okay? But then
It just looks
this lady
bad though
responds to that
on
note.
his part. She should be more secretive.
Things that made you who you are before you met your partner should be the same things that you should be allowed to do even within marriage. Because that is actually what shaped you to be attractive to your partner. Now, I'm not talking about silly, reckless, immature things. But whatever hobbies you had before, you should be able to continue them. And for some people, traveling with their friends is one of them.
In the case of this lady, she's saying, listen, nothing is
Yeah,
wrong with
hold
girls
on.
trips.
Nah, I do want to say something about that. Yeah, she don't got no man. She don't got no man. No girl with a man is ever posting that shit publicly. Because as soon as his boys see that shit, your husband's boys see that shit on TikTok, they sending it through the group chat. That nigga getting cooked. He getting fried. They gonna be calling you all types of names in that group chat, bro. No married woman is posting that shit. So you really can't be speaking for married women if you don't. Okay, I just researched this shit. Okay, Aisha Curry has explicitly denied rumors of an open relationship with her husband, Steph Curry, calling the claims ridiculous and disrespected her marriage. Huh, okay, well, I stand corrected. Yeah, she looks like a whore right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not saying she is, but that doesn't look good at all. Her
It's
being out with
completely
OVO
fine.
crew.
Because you need to be an individual. This can be
And letting
left
them
to
record?
each
Yeah.
individual to decide that. The problem is this: if you're a married woman Are you posting on Instagram as if you're unmarried, even if you're with your friends? And are you out there wearing this particular outfit, like a half top and like leather boots and booty
Yeah, she
shorts,
for sure looking for
and
those.
taking a picture with some other guy while you're out having drinks? Now, that's the problem that a lot of people don't like. And it is disrespectful, because if Steph Curry did the same thing, then you would be upset, which means that Steph Curry honors the relationship at a higher level than Ayesha Curry does. Or is there trouble in paradise? All I gotta say is this: if you're gonna get married and you're gonna have a wife, at least your wife should respect you in what you do. Otherwise, what's the point in making all that money and protecting a woman for her to go and do stuff like this? Again, you would never accept, and I'm talking about you ladies, if Steph Curry did the same exact thing. You ladies would hate on that.
Okay, I want to comment on this because I do study body language to an extent. Her arm around his shows that I could tell she's the talker in the relationship. She talks. She handles most of the conversations. If they're going out for like ice cream with the kids, she's ordering for everybody. Like he's probably like she don't wear the pants, but she wears some, you feel me? She wears some shorts in the relationship. You get what I'm trying to say, right? To that regard, I think Curry doesn't really care a lot of what she does. He does care publicly, of course, but I feel like he's a very loose, relaxed husband. So that may explain to why she feels comfortable doing these type of things. But at the same time, it is a bad look on him. But I don't think he cares. All I think Curry cares about is basketball.
For sure. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Dude Jackson back at it again with another episode.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. If I had to give y'all some advice, if your girl is taking multiple girl trips or girls' nights out when y'all have confirmed to be in a relationship, it's gonna be a nigga on the street recording a YouTube video with a spatula in his hand, smacking your girl's ass that night. I'm gonna keep it a beam. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not saying your girls can't have friends or go outside. Nigga, I don't got a girlfriend. You really shouldn't take my advice. But at the same time, bro, just be cautious of certain things, bro. And be cautious of how people present themselves online. If your girl always yapping about your relationship publicly, why are you really still with her? Why is your relationship information news to the whole world? That's weird. Keep that in mind. We out.